Welcome to Java Space. In this video, I'm going to give you a demo of what I meant by code tangling. So in the previous video, I mentioned that without OOP, we would experience what we call code tangling. We wouldn't have separation of concern. Concerns will be mixing. You find that with business logic, you find that you have security code, transaction code, all mixing together with business logic, which is not a good thing, or which is not what we want, because in that way it makes your code hard to maintain, hard to test, because everything is just scattered. And but if you have separation of concern, it makes your code clean, and you can easily maintain it, you can easily test it, because you can easily test a unit of code without having to wire up some other components like security. Imagine you want to test a service, but in the process you have to mock security beans, you have to do that, which is not really a good thing. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you how code tangling looks like. So as you can see, in this method we have a service called queryService, implementation of it here, and in this find by ID method and is find by level ID, we initially did not have this code. I just added it so for the sake of time, to avoid a long video. So as you can see here, what we are trying to do, we are trying to say if the user executing this code is not an admin. So this is how I check the user. I get the security context holder, and I get authentication object, then I get search authorities, and if the role exists, then I know that I can allow the user to execute this method. But if it's not an administrator, I want to throw an exception. If it's not a CEO, I just want to also throw this exception. Or you can give a more accurate exception, which is throw new access denied exception, access denied. But obviously you have to surround it with a catch block, or you can do like this, which is much more accurate. So this is the code that you'll be having. So as you can already see, our code is mixing with our business logic, is now mixing with security code, which is not what we really want, and this is bad. Imagine if you want to test this method, you will have to wire security context holder, and make sure you create all this this. Not even that, the fact that this code is here, it's not good. So this is bad. So this is what we meant by code tangling. So now I'm going to show you a solution that Spring AOP is giving us. So I'm just going to take out all this rubbish code, and I'm also going to delete this. We don't need this. So there are several ways. I'm just going to demonstrate it on just one method. So let's say we are just saying only an administrator should be able to access this method. So with AOP, we can use a method called roles allowed, and we can furnish it with the user who's allowed to access that method. This is the first way of doing it. If you don't want to use roles allowed, you can use add secured annotation. Also, you prefix that role with the role word, roles admin. Or if you do not want to do this, you can use another annotation called pre-authorize. So this annotation has, you use a method called test row, and in here you can say role admin, and you are done. So this is all you need to do. So as you can see that our business logic now is clean.